Hi, my beauties. If you would like to see how I completed this look, just stick around. Alright? Hi, my beauties. Bear with me because my husband built me this nice little step box to put all my stuff. Well, not all my stuff will fit on it, but it does give me a really good place to put my camera for filming. I've already done my brows, did my primer, and set the primer on my eyes. I'm gonna do a fall look, and the first thing I'm gonna do is go into my Urban Decay Beached, and I'm gonna use this one right here. It is called Daybreak. Or wait, no. I decided I was going to use Daybreak as a deepening. I'm going to use my Beauty Glaze Mishap palette. I'm going to start off with this one. Then I'm going to deepen it with the Daybreak. And for those of you that don't know, this is what I use. Mostly, it's my favorite brush. It's very fluffy. It's Real Techniques Essential Crease Brush. And due to having hooded eyes, I always go above the crease. This mirror. That's better. I don't want to go in too deep with this. Okay. Then the other eye. And honestly, I did not pick out my colors yet beyond this point. It's gonna be fun. And I set my eyes with the color Salt in the Beach palette, and I forgot it was a shimmer. So typically I don't set with a shimmer, set with the, just a very basic, just making sure they're related. Very basic, like cream color or something of that, but it's always a matte. Okay, now I can come into Daybreak, and with that I do move a little closer up the handle, and I come in still above the crease, but closer to the crease to deepen that. And see, well, I don't know if you can, the camera's really going to pick it up, but it does kind of give a little more definition. And I always have to hold the brush differently for this eye. I don't know why, it's just I get in my own way if I try to hold it the same way. And that's pretty much, I mean, I'm a firm believer in there are no real rules in doing makeup, even as far as brushes. There are different techniques for different things, like what I try to do to cover the dark circles and the hyperpigmentation, things of that nature. But other than a difference in technique, I really don't believe there's a rule. It is, to me, an expression of yourself and an art. Okay. Might do a little bronze on the eye. It's a possibility. Let's see. This is why I normally choose my colors ahead of time. It's a possibility. Thinking. Then I might do a little bit of green. So, with that in mind, I'm going to pick up my Real Techniques shader brush, go into my Beauty Glaze Must Have palette. I'm going to pick up this green right here. I'm going to put that on my lid. Not coming all the way on either side, because I definitely kind of want to do like a brown deepening on the outer, and I'm thinking I want to do a little bronze on the inside. Trying to go for more of a fall look. And browns and oranges and greens are very good for that kind of a look. On this side. And I'm working on some historical pieces that I want to do. One was a request for the most powerful women in the Victorian era, and some of the looks, which doing a look from that time is a bit tricky, because didn't have a color photography at all in any sense. And if you do find something with color, it's usually like Technicolor where they added it in. So I am really not sure if I can accurately do a look. More or less it would have been a look of more subdued, so I would imagine it would have been like some sort of a brown or maybe a green, or just very lightly. But that is just my guess. Let's see here. I could do it. I'm going to go into my Can Be Twilight and Dusk palette, and I'm going to pick up Cosmo, just that color right there. Use that on the outer V. And I'm using my Allure brush. It doesn't say, but it's just basically a pointed, tapered end. So that I can get lots of fallout. More precise with that point. And actually do this in a V. Now, one thing that, when I was younger, it was always believed you do your foundation and all that, and then do your eyes. And I found we're doing my eyes first because of getting fallout. I just come in with some micellar water, knock that out, and then do my foundation. I don't know why that eye is leaking. Usually it doesn't. It's the other eye that leaks. Okay. You can see how I flip. It's just natural now for me to flip into what makes it easier to do this eye. It's not even something I really think about much until I'm doing a video. And this eye And it's getting earlier and earlier that it does it, because normally it leaks at night or when I'm tired, or both, which is neither right now. It's like 4 o'clock. Okay, let me do a little blending out on that. Where's my, here it is. No, that's not it. This is, and this is Asante, and I like using it because it pretty much, for blending, does all the work for you. See how it just knocked that right out of the park. Okay. Gonna pause you for a moment, and I'm just gonna go in a little bit more on the outer V's, a little deeper. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Now anytime I use a shimmer or a glitter or anything like that, I always use, this is from LA Splash, and it won't focus, it's still focusing on me. Oh well, it's the Midnight Elixir, and I don't really have a whole lot to compare to, but I happen to like this one. I'm just gonna put that apparently all over my eyelashes. But it's better than putting it in my eyeball. They could just knock something over. Which is normally the case. I'm gonna go in with Wedge from the Beach palette, Urban Decay. Really not sure about this look, but it's a little late. What's done is done. We're just gonna roll with it. Okay. And I was using the BS Mall brush. It's just a flat brush. Okay, and then for this, I'm going to use just this an Elizabeth Mott blending brush. I'm just cleaning up that line between the green and the bronze. Which on one eye so, alright, I'm going to clean up a little bit, do my foundation, and I will be back. Okay, I'm back. All finished. I tried to do some color correcting, but it didn't take. So pretty much, if you like what you saw, ring the bell, smash the thumbs up, and leave me a comment. Till then, bye my beauties.